Well, hello there. Carol Dockum here with Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. And I'm so excited today. It is all about visibility. As you know, we are hosting a special Visibility in July challenge the entire month of July at Beautiful Faces Going Places. And I thought, wouldn't it be awesome to bring on an expert, someone whose wheelhouse and zone of genius is all about visibility. So today, our special guest is Emmy award-winning TV show host and founder of Celebritize Your Business and Profit from Being You. Creator of the Live Your Legacy Summit event series for businesses and nonprofits. She is an MC, a speaker, author, business coach, and I love everything about Aurea. So please help me welcome Aurea McGarry. Hello, Aurea.
Hey, Carol, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And thank you for saying yes to popping in here and
Oh my
sharing
God.
with our viewers, our network, all about really strategies on visibility. And I always like to say, it does go hand in hand with marketing and
Oh,
branding. And it's not about being sales pitchy. It's
oh no.
really about being you, right?
Oh my gosh, so much. This is such a perfect conversation for me too. I'm so glad you invited me on. And I apologize. I've been very sick for the last week, so I might sound worse than normal because normally, my voice isn't great because I took out my vocal cord when I had cancer, but I don't let it stop me from talking. But today I might sound a little worse, but the message will be there because I get really excited to come on live and to let especially business owners know how they need to be more visible. And the first thing I like to let people know is people don't need to just see you on social media. They need to experience you on social media. Like what you're doing with this, Carol, is letting people experience your guest, experience you, what your values are, your intentions, what your passion is with whatever it is you're doing. So this is key. These Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, video is king, but there's a lot more to it now. And it has never been king bigger than it's about to be moving forward in 2021 and 2022. So look out.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I thought you were going to say it's more about as well, more about being heard. You know what I mean? More than just seeing your beautiful pictures splashed all over social media, but it's more about being heard. But I love that you said it's the experience, creating opportunities to experience you, beyond
Absolutely.
just a pretty picture post, right?
Exactly. What do you think of? We've all missed each other so much in the quarantine because we haven't been able to
Yes.
be eyeball to eyeball, sit down. We're at events all the time, but we're in Zoom. We're all in the same room. We're all live on camera. So we can't have those side conversations at the table when we used to be at events and we'd be at a round table. There'd be the stage. And most of the time we weren't listening because we're talking to each other and we're experiencing each other, what you're up to. We're finding common ground. We're finding out what we do. It's that intimate time where we get to know what you like, what you don't like, who's bothering you, who you like in the room, who's done you wrong. I mean, we do all of that. Let's be clear. And we find out common things about each other. Like, ooh, I like you before I even know what you sell or what you do for a living. I'm liking you as a girlfriend because you were talking about your dog, and I'm a huge dog lover. What kind of dog you have? Oh, I have this kind. Nothing to do with business, but I'm finding out about something we both have in common. And we do that strategically and sometimes not strategically in our social media platform if you do it well. Because people, especially women, we like to know all about you. We're curious. We want to know your skincare regime at night if you're doing it. Plus, we want to know about your multi-million-dollar business that you do that can solve our pain. But, oh, we love that herbal tea you're making this morning. That's good. I'm going to share that with my girlfriends. So it's a full, like, round package if you really get in there. And it's like being an influencer, but you're influencing people just to let them get to know you and know what makes you tick so you can find more things you have in common than just the business they do, the pain they solve, and then yes or no, if you need it or not.
I love it. You're absolutely right. And it is more than just, solving a problem. Yes, I mean, we're all small business owners, at least on this channel and in this network.
Mhm.
We're small business owners, we're speakers, trainers, coaches, experts. We're passionate about what we do and the problem that we solved, but it goes beyond that. And I know a lot of times, or oftentimes, I see small business owners and women entrepreneurs struggling with, gaining new clients, or whether they're selling products or services, they're struggling with the sales process, or just
Mhm.
gaining additional sales, which affects their bottom line, their profitability. And which is why I love the idea of just visibility, get out there and share beyond just your products and your services, share a bit about yourself so that, as you mentioned, people can get to know you, like you, and trust you, right? And
Yeah. And the key
fall
word
in
in
love
that is
with you,
like
I
you.
always
Yeah.
say.
Sometimes you just, went to the same high school, or you're from the same city, or you're the same horoscope, or whatever. It's just that little clickability. And
Mhm.
it's so funny because I teach 7 ways to do this in my Celebritize Your Business Masterclass that I'm doing Mondays at noon right here on Facebook. If you
All
go there
right.
to the McGarry production page, I do that live. Today I might record it and then just be live chatting with people because I think that'll be fun too. But it's really important to not air your dirty laundry. I'm not saying we have to see your whole day, whatever, but it's little nuggets and pieces that make you you. So that's why my course is called Profit from Being You, because even though we all could be teaching on the same exact thing, we all could be a life coach or a health coach or dietitian or chiropractor, whatever. But there's those little things that make you you, whether it's your upbringing, whether it's your hobbies, whether it's your techniques, whether it's your thought process, it's all of that. So let us see that because there's a right client for everybody, and we don't need everyone to be our clients. There's room for everyone because realistically, do I need 500,000 clients? I couldn't handle 500,000 clients at this moment because I'm very hands on. So I need a good amount of great ones that are perfect fit for me. They like my personality. They like that I talk fast. They like that I go fast. They like that I have ideas downloaded me like constantly and I push them out. So if somebody is more slow to change or need things more methodical or need things more written out in spreadsheets and diagrams and formulas, I'm not the right person. So it's so neat that you can be authentically you and draw just the right people to you that like your style, your personality, like everything about how you put it out on the platter. And it's okay when some people don't like it that way. And that's the beauty of the world. So again, be you, and those who will totally
Mhm.
get you will be your clients, which makes for, better attrition. People stay with you, people refer you, and you don't have to worry about the ones that coming in that, oh my gosh, this just isn't for me. I didn't realize you were going to do it this way. It's like, oh, by the time people sign on me, they already know me. They know that I'm fast paced, energetic, talk fast, but I record everything so you can play it in slow motion if you need to. But you know what you're going to get. And I
Yeah.
think that's great because there is the right person for everyone wherever you need right now. Because you may need a financial coach right now. That's going to be a particular person. You may need an idea coach right now. I'd be the right one for that. Or visibility coach. You got me for that too. But
Yeah.
then you can see personality. It's like, okay, I've got 5 visibility coaches right in front of me.
Mhm.
And you start looking back at their Instagram posts, their Facebook, or their social media, and you get to know their personality. Then you have that phone call with them to see what it is they deliver. And then you're making your smart decisions on them. But their experiences before they even get on the phone with us. If that makes sense.
I love it. It makes total sense.
And there's no
Exactly.
right or wrong. Be
Right.
you. It's all
Be
good.
you.
All good.
I am so, so glad we're having this conversation, because that is the essence of what we've created here at Beautiful Faces Going Places. This Visibility in July challenge really is all about being you in different ways, throughout social media, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, not just Facebook, Clubhouse, you name it. But there's so many different touch points, right? That people can experience you. And my philosophy is to be seen, be heard, be found. As you mentioned, Aurea, which is your wheelhouse, your zone of genius, is to be authentically you, right? And so I love the fact that you touched on all of those points. And I also thought about, gosh, there are 7+ billion people out there in the world, right? And we're not going to be everyone's cup of tea.
And
But
you don't want to be.
no, exactly. So, and I also think about, oftentimes I've had individuals come to me and, ask me about, our network here at Beautiful Faces Going Places. And, oh, I see you already have a sales coach, or I see you have a mindset coach, or I see you have a health and nutrition coach. And my thoughts are, that's not what it's about. It's about being you, showing up, and the right people are going to hear your message, right? And be attracted to
Right.
you and really fall in love with you and what you're about, your values. It's more than just that title that you have.
And imagine how many places you go and everybody there has their own doctor. But when it comes to getting your own doctor, it's not just you have, a degree from Harvard or wherever. It's bedside manner, it's specialty, it's are they on the same wavelength as you? Do they believe in the same things you do when it comes to health and prevention or non-prevention or whatever? Because that would be like, you telling your kids, so don't become a doctor. There already are enough doctors. There's
Exactly.
not you as a doctor or
That's
nurses.
right.
We'll never have enough nurses. They're the best in the world. But we don't have you as that person. So you bring your own DNA to whatever it is you do. And there's not another one like you.
Yes,
There's not another one like you. And you're exactly who you need to be and what you need to be right now, today, to make your dreams come true today, not 10 years from now. But you can do so much today and stop waiting till tomorrow and next year, next month, when you think you'll be better or this or that or more well known. Stop. Just be
yeah,
you today and let one more person today know who you are and what you do.
I
Start
love it.
there. Start there.
Exactly. I love it. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Start today. Just be authentically you, genuine. Get out there and share your message, and just share. Really, I think he's. I love how you were talking about a little bit about your lifestyle and the things that are important to you. So, and there are so many different ways of doing that. Whether you're sharing a blog article or
I'll show you how easy this is because I don't make a lot of sense sometimes. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Most people that know me know things like my dad was murdered by the mafia when I was 15, growing up in New York City, that I escaped domestic violence and used my free Mary Kay car as a getaway car. They know that I've had cancer and shouldn't be able to talk to get my vocal cord. So I let people know everything about me because I want to give everybody hope. There's life and hope after domestic violence, after death of a parent. My mom died of cancer after that. So there's life afterwards. We keep going in this world. And what makes it beautiful is our legacy and all those we can help because we go through it. So there's things on my Instagram or my Instagram reels or even my Facebook. If you go to Aurea McGarry, just my personal wall, things about me that you really wonder, well, why is she sharing this? For example, I'm a huge animal lover. And I actually won my Emmy Award for doing the show for PBS on Noah's Ark Animal Rehabilitation Center, where I was hugging 1,000-pound black bears and cougars and tigers and just having just a ball, the day of my life. And on my reels and on my stories and stuff, you'll see me petting my chipmunks out here in my front yard. So I tame chipmunks and I feed my possums that are pregnant with little babies. Of course, they're marsupials, so they're not pregnant, they have them in the pouch. And there's all sorts of these like out of the box animal videos and reels. Like, what does that have to do with what Aurea does with celebritize my business? Not a darn thing, except that one, I'm practicing using reels. I'm practicing using TikTok. I'm getting in the game, which I tell my clients to do. Us people over 40 and over 50 and about to be 60, we're not too old for TikTok, but I'm getting the hang of it by using my hobby, my passion, which is animals and doing the animal videos. But at the same time, I'm letting you see a side of me that all of us animal lovers can relate to. It's like, animal lovers, I knew I liked you.
yeah,
Which just gets that bond. It's kind of like if you're into
right.
horoscopes. Ooh, Libra. Like, don't like, you already know, hey, and I'm a Libra. But
I'm
you kind of get, well, there you go. So it's kind of those little things that people know, like I love pink. Oh, another girl loves pink. You get that instant little, I think I'll watch more. See, it wasn't, let me tell you about my profit from being you course where you can make a 6-figure income. It's not. Today I'm feeding chipmunks and I'm petting wild chipmunks. And it draws people. And
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, and then when they hear me on Clubhouse, I'm like, oh, I saw those of you feeding your chipmunks. That was so cute. I sent it to 3 people and I watched it 5 times. It's got nothing to do with anything except who I am as a person. And, it kind of just gives you that little, so what do you do? Do you read good books? Do you do give a tip on a book, or do you do painting, or do you do photography, or do you love going to the gym? It's those little behind the scenes things that just make you who you are. Are you having carpool and you are not organized and you're throwing things around into the lunch boxes and you're barely getting out the door? Great. Show us that. We'll relate to it. We
Yeah.
don't relate to Martha Stewart, where everything is perfect. You got a label on every lunchbox and you're an hour early getting downstairs for a wonderful pancakes and waffle breakfast. You ain't gonna track me with that. It's like, come on down, we got 5 minutes, and you're grabbing it in the car and you're eating it in the car on the way to school, because that's reality. Well, for me anyway. So whoever you are, you're gonna relate to somebody who's a little like you. And that's what makes it fun. So have fun with it. There's so many strategies you can do, but my number one rule is have fun. Let us see what you want us to see, and then let us get to know a little bit more about your likes, dislikes. Don't forget about that too, because we like to bond with people on things they also don't like. So there's something you don't like, let us know, whether
Yeah.
it's Brussels
No,
sprouts or
I
whatever.
absolutely love it, Aurea. You're absolutely right. And I love how you just shared so many different examples of how we can create connectivities. So, others that are in love with animals, love pink, that are Libras like me,
When's your birthday?
September 25th.
My brother's is the 24th. You're right on the cusp of Virgo. Look at that.
I am.
I'm October 7th. I'm October 7th, and my husband's October 8th. We're just a day
Awesome.
apart.
So it's going to be a big, big weekend celebration for you.
Weekend. We're celebrating from August 7th, 60 days to my 60th, and then
I
some.
love it. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about this big celebration,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I would love to support you on your 60-day initiative. I think it sounds really awesome, and you gave me a sneak peek right before we jumped online.
Well, I always get these little voices from God that tell me about some really great ideas that I always jump on. I'm not a planner, so God knows when He gives me an idea, that I just run with it. One of them was my TV show, and it was just like, let's just do it. And then He knew it was going to be an Emmy. I didn't, but I just listened. So when I get a really great download and God tells me something, I just jump on it. And He gave me this great idea a couple of weeks ago that I'm about to turn 60 on October 7th, and my mom died 1 week before her 60th birthday. So the 60th birthday has always been the back of my head, that gosh, my mom died 1 week before her 60th. I don't know why that always stuck with me. But then years later, I think 3 years later, I turned 38. And on my 38th birthday, I was in the doctor's office and they told me I had cancer. So birthdays are a big deal for me because I celebrate each and every one of them for everyone, because making another birthday, no matter what it is a milestone and is fantastic. So now I'm about to hit 60 and I'm going to make it. And COVID, I mean, boy, talk about having to think about your mortality every day, trying to avoid that sucker. And so many
Right.
people didn't. And it's just
Yeah.
been such a rough road. So now August 7th will be 60 days to my 60th birthday. And I love nonprofits, and picking a nonprofit favorite or one to really help is like picking your favorite child. I work with so many, and I love all nonprofits. I want to help as many as I can before I die. That's my goal, my promise to God after I had cancer. So I was like, okay, I want to raise $60,000 for nonprofits for my 60th birthday. It's what I want to do. And my hardest part of that was when God gave me that idea. It's like, well, God, which one do I choose? How do I choose? Maybe I'll do 6 and give each $10,000. And it was very clear there's one I needed to pick. And it was the children in Haiti, lovehim.lovethem.org. Dear friend of mine, Linda Gunter. She's been in my community. She's in my Profit from Being You groups, my Celebritize You groups, and she's doing amazing things with these kids in Haiti. And it's a mess down there right now. And I got a confirmation once I spoke it out and said, Linda, God told me to do this for you. And I want to raise $60,000 for my 60th birthday for the children in Haiti. And I just knew it was the right thing to do. Didn't know exactly why, because like I said, I knew so many nonprofits. I love animals and women and our vets and everyone. 1 week later, after I committed to that, and I told her, their president in Haiti was assassinated. All
Wow.
heck broke loose, and it's not good down there. There's murders going on. Those children are in such a disarray. And do you know that $2 a day is all it takes to support an orphan in Haiti? So $1,000 feeds them, clothes them, educates them, medical care for an entire year. And most of us here in America can blow $1,000, if not in a couple of weeks, couple of months easily on things
Right.
that don't do what it's going to do for somebody in Haiti. So it was such a God thing. That was such a confirmation. So lovehim.lovethem.org. You'll see my picture. It's my birthday wish. give anything you can to help the children in Haiti, because it's a mess. You can just look up Haiti right now. And the president's wife was shot many times, I think, and she's here in America right now, safe in America with asylum. Not sure of all the details, but it was such a crazy thing that happened after I said that's the one I was going to help. Out of all the ones I wanted to help, that one just kind of came with me. I'm not done helping. Won't be the last one to help. I want to help a lot more. It's just the beginning of me taking these actions and say, okay, for these 60 days, this is what we're going to do. And I think you create more results when you do things like what we've been doing lately is challenges. We've seen all these challenges on social media since the pandemic, the 30-day challenge, the 20-day challenge, the 5-day challenge, get better at this, lose weight, make more money. And I think when we do things in fast snippets, we get a lot of results. It's kind of like that sense of urgency. Instead of, well, I'd like to raise $1 million someday for charity. Well, some days not a day of the week. So it's like, this is what I'm going to do. This is who I'm going to help. And this is when it's going to happen. So I suggest you all do that with whatever your goals are. Like, this is what I'm going to accomplish. This is when it's going to happen. And then you tell people, and now there's no backing out. So I'm excited to do something good with my birthday, because I don't need a thing. When you think about the roofs over our heads and the food in our belly, and there's everything we could have, we don't want for anything. Sure, we could like things, but these kids and these nonprofits need us. I'm so passionate now about the food shortage in America, that the children, when this pandemic hit, I was not aware of all the children that count on school for food. So I really want to get involved in the backpacks and the giving food to school children, because the summers, they don't get food. Weekends, they don't get food. I was not aware. So now I'm getting really involved in that as well. So just here to help, here to serve, want to help as many nonprofits before I die as I possibly can, because we never know what our last day is.
You're absolutely right, Aurea. Thank you so much. And I absolutely love your 60 days to your 60th birthday. You've declared it, you've put it out into the world, and let's make some magic happen for the children of Haiti. I thank you so much for being on our show today and sharing your visibility strategies and really how simple it is. It really doesn't have to be so complicated, does it? And we really
have fun.
Having fun, exactly.
Yeah. If you want a strategy, then definitely come to me. If you need a little bit of help, you're feeling nervous about getting on video, whatever, there's help out there. I'd love to support you and help you, but just start.
I love it, Aurea. So if anyone is interested in, number one, donating to your 60-day, your birthday celebration fundraiser for Haiti, or joining your celebration, your CELEBRITIZE program and initiative, that sounds amazing, or just working with you. So what is the best way, where, and how to connect with you?
Well, we're right here on Facebook. You can go to Aurea McGarry Productions. But if you want to register for my free webinar, go to CELEBRITIZEYOURBUSINESS.com, and that'll put you right in the loop to getting to the registration. But if you DM me on Facebook, I'm there under Aurea McGarry or Aurea McGarry Productions. And Love Him, Love Them.org is the nonprofit. And I'll comment down here. I'll put the links in later so you can all get a hold of me. I'm very easy to find.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aurea.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, and if anybody's not on Clubhouse is the way now to be visible. That's a whole nother show, another conversation. So just saying.
Well, we might have to jump on that one, Aurea.
Absolutely.
I love hearing your beautiful voice on Clubhouse, and I think that was a wonderful way to connect, as you mentioned earlier, just hearing your voice and really understanding and connecting with new people, sparking conversation. So
Clubhouse has done more for my business in just the last 2-3 months than years on other social media platforms.
Yeah,
Don't
absolutely
not get on there.
No, awesome. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Aurea. And I'm sending you loads of happy birthday wishes as we count down to October 7th.
Thank you. And I hope everybody here does earn more so they can live more, so they can give back more.
I love it. Take care.
Okay. Bye.